Holy shit. I knew it.
Yo soy la PUSETTA, telemundo, la PUSETTA. Yo soy la PUSETTA, telemundo, la PUSETTA, la PUSETTA.
You didn't even know that you won until that night, right?
No, last year hold on, it's so hard being popular.
Oh God, I know.
Yeah, so last year they told the cast a week beforehand that who won. This year we asked again and they would not tell us, so we found out the same time everybody else found out.
So they recorded each of you, I guess, winning, and then they kind of just picked it as so nobody knows to keep kind of locked and secure.
Yeah, no, because when we're filming, they film each one of us winning,
Yeah.
and then they just air whoever they pick.
Oh, shit. That's fucking dope. It was so dope to see you win, to see your journey on that, just to know you personally, what you fucking came from, and like you starting, and then just to be on the biggest platform of all fucking things and what you do. It's like, it's amazing. And I'm so fucking proud of you.
Oh, you're so nice.
No, bro, I'm being serious. I was rooting for you. Like as soon as, I don't remember where I saw the promo. Someone shared it, and then I was like, oh, let's see what Canada's doing. And then I see you, and I'm like, wait, hold the fuck on. Did I just see right? And then I went back and I'm like, no fucking way. And then that's when I messaged you. I'm like, what the fuck?
What's going on? Yeah, we
man.
have to we sign like these big contracts and so on and so forth, so we can't tell anybody, or we have to pay people like billions of dollars. And
Oh shit.
Yeah. There's whole like NDAs and everything, so
Gotcha.
it's all secretive, but the secret's out now and I won, so take that.
There you go. Shit. Must be busy these last few days.
I was in Toronto for a week. I started preparing, we started preparing for the Voss tour that hopefully is still happening. So we had dance rehearsals.
Yeah.
And then we had interviews like Tuesday, Wednesday, like 12-hour day interviews. And then we had the finale. And then I had to do another 12 hours. And then I just got back and been trying to like catch up and yeah.
Do you sleep? Shit.
No, I haven't been sleeping. There's just like so much to do to just get caught up, and I'm almost caught up, and then I need to start working on making clothes and finishing all that stuff because I leave for a full month in like 2 weeks.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I am giving you full Janet Jackson fantasy. I am on tour.
I saw it. That was you in the rehearsal, right? That little like sneak peek.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like, all right, come on, hair, everything. You're like,
I didn't turn around for a reason because I had a full beard.
holy shit. Hopefully COVID doesn't push it back.
It's gonna happen regardless. It might be postponed, but we don't know yet. So we're like hoping that it's still gonna go on, but we'll see.
Oh, that sucks. But rehearsing, I imagine, day and night.
Yeah. I've been practicing. I got my little phone, and I'm like, anytime I have a little bit of time, I'm like 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember when you backup danced for me?
Yeah, you know what's funny is that I kept thinking back to that moment a lot while watching you. I'm just like, oh, like, well, again, your journey and how far you've come, right? And then like, fuck, I danced backup for you. What I think it was like once, twice, whatever. But
yeah.
And then learning the choreography, teaching you the choreography, and then seeing you learn choreography on that episode. I'm like, yeah.
That's a struggle. I mean, I can perform, but like full on learning choreography is just not.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I hope he improved. And then like I saw that, I'm like, oh, there we go. Okay, there's Steve. And I was so fucking bummed out when I saw you in like the bottom. I'm like, no. And then
okay, so what happened with that? Okay, Hollywood is such an intense choreographer. Like he's been on tour with like some of the people that we love. So it was so much. And in between meeting him and filming the episode, we had a full day of rehearsal. So our days go from like 5:30 in the morning to like 12:30 at night. So we were rehearsing for a whole day that was off of camera. Because the choreography was so intense, I sprained my leg from the top of my thigh to the bottom of my knee. I couldn't walk. I was having a hard time to walk. Like while I was performing and on the runway, underneath my tights, there was like duct tape and I had like heating packs just to get me to walk properly because I had fucked up my leg so bad. But I didn't want to tell anybody because I was like, I'm not giving you a storyline. Like, I'm the oldest bitch here. Like I'm not gonna like Nana's not giving up. So I just like powered through it, but it was intense.
You had probably like the best lip syncs of the season.
The lip sync assassin?
Yeah, you know exactly what you've been labeled as. Yeah, honestly, but like to me, I was happy to see you in your element where you were able to really perform and show that yes, you can dance, you can perform, and you are one of the sickest performers.
Oh, you're so sweet. Look at you having feelings. How nice.
Right? What this is new shit. And then that too, that fucking humor of yours, my God.
You didn't know I had a personality, right? Neither did I.
People message me saying that they're like they're rooting for you and stuff, and like they know that I know you, so they always message me after each episode, right? And they're just like, I'm fucking rooting for your friend, well, for Icesis, but then like I can't believe you know him. I'm like, it feels weird to be on this end of things. Like, knowing someone doing really big things at the moment, and then they're just like people are communicating like with you because you have some like a friendship with them, a relationship, right?
Oh, that's
and
so
it's like
nice.
I said, shit, we talk on and off. It's like we're not that close. I'm not trying to be one of those people. You know, all of a sudden, I know Steve. We're best friends. We hang out all the fucking time, bro.
Start asking me for money.
Shit. But yeah, I always told him like that's like him, his personality. Like that's not fake. That's him.
I know I've gotten that a couple times. It was a little hard in the beginning because the other part of my personality is I'm very like to myself. I don't talk to anybody. I like to just like stay in my bubble and like create art and just be like my own self-sufficient person. And so it was a little hard in the beginning, but once I like relaxed and realized like, you know, I was meant to be there and you know, got all in my feelings, and then I was like, you don't have to be so tough all the time, but you can relax.
Yeah, well, I imagine it's like nerve-wracking at first stepping into that like that workroom and the lights, the production, the cameras, and like all that shit. It could be fucking intimidating as hell, I imagine.
I know when we first got there, we had to be quarantined for 10 days, and then the outfit that I walked in with the big hat. Because it was on this side and all the girls were sitting on that side, I didn't see anybody. So it was fine. I was fine when I walked in because I had like a privacy divider here, so I didn't see them. But then when I turned around and I saw everybody, I was like, oh, fuck, this season's not going to play and it's not going to be like easy. Like you're not in Ottawa anymore. Like you literally have to try.
So you felt a little bit like intimidated by the rest of the girls there.
Yeah, I did because again, like I'm not, I know like our art scene in Ottawa, like I know you who make music and I know my little like drag family and like all of that, but like anything outside of Ottawa, I know nothing about. I'm not a big like social media person or any of that stuff. So I didn't know who any of these people were. Oh, wow. And then seeing them and I was like, oh, I'm not the only talented person in Canada.
Yeah, so you didn't know like anybody there at all?
Sure. I knew OCN.
Oh yes.
Because she had given me opportunities like for the past like 5 years to come perform for her show in Quebec City. But the funny thing is OCN is actually so blind. So when she came in, just because like I'm anxious and I have a lot of anxiety and I'm scared all the time. Yeah. So to see somebody, I was like, oh, I'm gonna feel comfortable, like I'm gonna feel okay. Yeah. And then she just walked right past me. Like I was standing on the chair, you didn't see that. I was like screaming, I was like, ah, OCN! And then she just walked past me. And I thought to myself, I was like, before the show, did we fight? Did I sleep with her husband? Like, what? Why? And it was literally just because she didn't see me. And then she realized it was me. And then she left early, but I made other friends.
But you guys put on a fucking show. Like I was actually really surprised by, well, not you, but
yeah. Yeah, and I didn't, when you're like performing and you're in that mindset, because I had went from like winning the first one and going straight to the bottom, I was like really anxious. and really just like freaking out, like the fuck is going on.
Oh
And
man.
I didn't realize what she was doing, but when I watched the episode back, I was like, oh, it was close. I was like, oh, she went hard.
Yeah, I was actually
Okay.
surprised. I was like, this one was sick. And then of all songs too, of all fucking songs.
I used to perform. That was one of the first songs that I used to perform when I first started.
I thought so. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this was something that he's done before. So this is just like, it's like being home for you. So I knew you were safe. As soon as I heard that fucking song and what song it was, I'm like,
because we get the list of songs, because we had to quarantine for 10 days before we started to go on set. So we got like an MP3 player with headphones that we could listen to the music for the season. They don't tell us what is anything or where anything goes. But I heard that song and I was like, stop. And I ended up with it. And then the other one that I really wanted to do, not that I wanted to be in the bottom any more than I already was, but B44 Get Down. Like I lost my mind when I heard that song. I was like, no, yes.
Speaking of that one, how was watching that from that point of view?
You know what? It came across a lot worse in person. They did edit it to like whatever they did. It watching it in person was definitely like a lot. We were like in the beginning, we were all like cheering it on. We were like, oh, this is gonna be so good. This is so cool. We're dancing, and then so quickly we're all just like, ooh.
But what the fuck?
Oh fuck.
So it was
like,
worse.
Oh no.
It was worse in person.
It was worse in person.
Oh shit, yo. That is
because it was just so awkward, and we only see them from the back, right? So we're just watching their back, and all we see is this like hovering pigeon just chasing her around the stage. It's like, ooh, girl, that's not gonna go over well. But I'm glad it wasn't as bad as.
Before you stepped into like the workroom, were you like nervous as fuck?
So before the call came, as you know, I've been doing this for a very long time. And because we were in the middle of COVID and we were like full on in like lockdown, we weren't doing shows. I was working from home. So I had a lot of time to like reflect on my career as a drag queen. And I was kind of like, I way already surpassed my plateau in Ottawa, and like, it's not gonna go any further. Like, you're getting older, you can't like do the things that you used to do anymore. Like, you know, maybe not completely stop, but like it's time to like not do it as hard as you've been doing it for the past 15 years. Like just maybe retire. And then this opportunity came, and my first response was absolutely not.
What?
And then I spoke to not because I didn't want to do it and not because it's not an amazing opportunity, but I just knew if I auditioned, not to be arrogant, that I would get on. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to like do another year, do another 2 years, do another 5 years, because I've just already been doing it for so long. But I spoke to my drag mother and she convinced me, and we had a conversation. I was actually one of the first people that were casted. So I was right. And then, so it's a long process. It started in January. We went to go film in May. So they gave us a month to prepare for the show. So we get like a sheet that says generalizations of what the challenges are, mini challenges, so on and so forth. And it's up to you to design and create and bring your package. So I sat in my house for 3 weeks, and I put my sewing machine on this dining table. That couch over there is where I slept. So for 3 weeks straight, I sat at this dining table and sewed for 16 hours a day. And then I would sleep on that couch and then come back here and do it again. I did that for 3 weeks. I was done a week before we had to leave.
I love it.
And then when we got there, we quarantined for 10 days. And then we were like, when we got to the airport, they like blindfolded us and like took us to the hotel, and and then we were like completely locked in. They took our cell phones. Our doors are locked from the outside. We had no cable, no access to anything. And I was there for 2 months. So I was like in full isolation. So I was nervous when I walked into the workroom, just because like it's the biggest stage in the world. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. But I was also kind of excited because like I hadn't seen anybody other than my family, which was in my bubble. So like to just be around people who like are interested in the same kind of art that I do, you know, that I can learn from. And just, I was excited, I was nervous, but like, I'm good at drag, so like I wasn't that nervous.
Okay. So you were just like ready, bro. You were just like excited.
I'm just ready. It's like now or never. Like what am I not ready for? Like what am I waiting for? You know what I mean?
And little did you know is that it brought you to a whole new level. You elevated, bro. Shit.
I'm like crazy. You can't tell me shit now.
It is. I got like a bunch of people watching and stuff, and like I said, everybody messaged me. They're just like, "Oh my god, he's so good!" And the of course, your design of costumes and outfits and shit like that. I was like, yeah, I already know this. This guy's fucking like one of the dopest people I've ever fucking known when it comes to shit.
Did you like the way I looked?
All the time. I mean, the fuck?
Oh, thanks.
How could I not?
Favorite?
Huh?
Which one was your favorite?
Honestly,
I'm putting you on the spot. I'm putting you on the spot.
No, I like all of them.
Actually watch the show.
I like all of them. No, I did watch the fucking show. You kidding me? I paid for it, for fuck's sake, just to watch you, okay? Which you owe me money.
Do I need to give you the $10?
It's 25.
It's in the mail, I promise.
I'm kidding. It was well spent. Let me put it that way. But my favorite outfit. Holy shit! I don't know. You always seem to. Just when you go to the club on a night out, you go above and beyond. You put on a fucking show as it is, and so that's why I was like, yo, I was so curious to know what you were gonna bring to this type of platform and the level of extreme that you were going to go to. I was so ready for it. Fuck, I was like, there's so many looks. I love the promo look for it. Oh my God, I don't know what episode it was. You were wearing less.
Of course, you like the one that I'm not wearing clothes.
Oh yeah, that's me. No, it was dope. I love the way it looked, but my favorite look I would have to say is your final look from the finale. I would have to say that was a really fucking sick look. There was like, I don't know, there was almost like horror, but like fantasy and like winter, like cold. I don't know, it was dope. It was just so fucking dope. When I saw you step out, I'm like, oh shit, okay, yeah, there we go. I knew it would be fucking big. And yeah, best looks of the entire fucking season, in my opinion.
Oh, thank you so much. It was hard to do it because again, we were in a full like lockdown. So there was like our fabric stores weren't open. Also, we're in Ottawa, so like there's not that much things to go around to like begin with. So with everything being closed, like I had to borrow fabric from like friends that also make clothes, and it was just difficult. But I'm very proud of what I brought because it looked good, and I spent the least out of everyone on the cast. There was a certain girl that spent $30,000 just for her looks on the show, and I only spent $6,000. So I'm very proud of myself. But you know me, I've been making things from the dollar store since you met me.
I was gonna say, yo, you've done stuff with like garbage bags and shit, and like you put, but you make art of it. It's like it's the most simplest. There's no expense price on these types of things when it comes to your artistry, your mindset, and of where it goes creatively. That's what I like about it. Everything is art, no matter how it could be garbage, and you'll make something really fucking sick out of it. Like that's how you. That's what I love about it, and I always admire that about you.
You smile. You're such a fan. I love it.
I am. I've always been, but now that you're on this fucking thing, I was like, I'm really fucking proud of you. And even just seeing the promo and shit, I was just like, oh, I'm so fucking proud because you deserve it. You deserve this and this exposure to be seen for what you do. For how great you are at doing it and making it that far. Like I fucking said, whenever I saw that promo and I messaged you, I'm like, yeah, top 3, definitely. I guarantee if you didn't win this fucking thing, you're definitely in the fucking final 3. I swear to shit. And then when I saw that second episode, it threw me off. I was like, fuck, no.
Not already.
Yeah, and thank God you were saved and you continued. And I'm just like, yeah, this guy's gonna fucking win. I already know it. And then seeing the comments in people's videos and on like YouTube and shit. Yeah, I watched you because I wanted to see what everybody was like going for. And you were the main thing. Yeah, I wanted to kind of experience that moment too as a friend, knowing someone that's really good at what they do and seeing the love and appreciation that like not worldwide, but you know what I mean. But actually, yeah, a lot of people outside of
Yeah,
Canada?
it's been a lot. After leaving the show. Okay, right. So before when we when we first started filming, there's like we spoke to like production, like we sit in rooms and have like interviews and stuff like that, and they knew about my situation, because it's just something that we have to tell them when they're doing like psych checks and stuff like that. So it's something that they were aware of. But I told them in the beginning that I wasn't really comfortable about speaking about it, and they were completely respectful of my boundaries, about me being anxious about it and all that stuff. And after filming, knowing that I said the things that I said about what happened to me, I was really uncomfortable, and I was really like scared because like I'd never told anybody in the world. I've never told anybody before. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And then for me to like choose the time to tell somebody, it was just like tell everybody all at once. I was a little nervous, but I'm really grateful I did, because like the love from everybody has just been like so nice, and I'm like, oh, you guys are so nice to me. I was like, oh, thanks.
It's crazy. Well, I can imagine, you probably feel like you just like expose yourself on a whole another level, like more than just being naked. Like you're completely like nude, like your experience and your struggles and shit like that. And it's not easy to talk about. And sometimes we take that opportunity, and thank God you did, because well, look at the response you got. A lot of people like responded to it in a great way. So yeah, but it also makes you human. We're all fucking human. We're all capable of dealing with these types of things. And so kudos for having the fucking balls to talk about it on such a big.
Yeah, and that's my thing. Like, especially that's the thing that kind of put me at ease. Like, especially after seeing like my promo pictures, I was like, bitch, why are you so upset? Fucking smile. Like, why? And then like I realized like my whole entire career, like, not that people are intimidated by me because I'm a mean person, but I just look mean. So like the fact that like I didn't come out of the show like looking mean, do you know what I mean? Like like you said, like I came across like being human. Like I'm grateful, because people are just usually like just intimidated by me.
Yeah, they get a certain sense of who you are.
Yeah,
right?
because of the way that I look and the way that I carry myself, and yeah,
you can't become a little standoffish, but no, you're probably one of the most like, well, I mean, for me, from my experience, you are a very inviting and welcoming person, and humble as shit too. So I mean, right now, but we'll see what happens next.
No, I promise I'll always answer your messages, okay?
Your song, by the way.
Okay. Let's get into that before you cut me off. So first things first, when I came back, again, everything that I have to sign, I can't say anything. So little old me, who's nobody, who I thought I was friends with Sammae,
Hey!
I messaged him, without being able to tell him anything. And I said, Sammae, I was like, I really want to do a song. Can you do a song with me? And his answer was absolutely not.
No.
Anyways, no, it was for a good reason. And anyways, I think my song turned out really well. What do you think? Because I trust and I love your opinion. I love the way that you do music. I'm such a big fan of yours. So what do you think of me?
Well, to correct that before people think, I didn't say no. I said I said I couldn't because of COVID, and also there was a situation going on. I wasn't able to record. There was so many people I said no to at the time. But if I had known, and I know there's no way you can actually tell me because contractually you can't say shit. But if you could have fucking hinted something,
I can.
Hey, but I get it. But I'm happy I said no, because your song is fucking dope. And I fucking love it. I actually listened to it. I'm like, I'm impressed. Like, this guy, have you ever recorded before? Eat shit, you did not record before. You so recorded before.
No, I've never recorded before at all. The only time I've ever been around somebody who records is you, and you keep that so private that I've never seen you do it in person. So I've actually never recorded or been around anything. It was so intimidating to be in like an actual like recording studio. I was like, the fuck? And it was like Madonna recorded her album in there, like Justin Bieber, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing in here? And I think I did good.
I think
For
you
somebody
did
who
better.
can't sing, I think I did really good.
I think you did way better than good. That's why I was like, this isn't his first time recording, because it's intimidating getting into the booth. It's scary.
Yeah.
It's a little nerve wracking. And you're just like, oh shit. And I didn't know you recorded at the same studio, fucking Madonna and what, Justin Bieber, you said?
Uh-huh.
So,
I'm coming for your gig.
But that alone, that's why I normally hear people when they first record, they kind of sounded a little shaky and stuff. No, there was full fucking confidence in your vocals. It's like, no, I've been here, I've done this before. Now let's like fucking shit it out. That's what it sounded like, and it was so well done. The confidence in your voice, the projection, it was just there. And I was listening to it. I was like, no, this is the guy recorded before. Like, he's written shit before. This is not his first time, but fuck.
No, I wrote it, I recorded it, and I created the beat. It was...
You made the beat too?
I directed the beat, and there was different variations of it, and I told him what instruments to put in. Like, I was full on in the song.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I had no idea that you had that, like, musical talent in you.
I can literally do anything. How do you not know that?
Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest. Like, I mean, but for the longest time, I always thought of doing a song with you, but I was like, I don't know if you would be into making fucking music with me. And then
Well,
what?
I'm not anymore.
What?
Into making music with you.
Oh, with me? Yeah, no, but I mean, I appreciate the fact that you even reached out to me at a time like that. Is very flattering. Thank you for that.
Well, of course. I'm so impressed. I've been a fan of you for so long. I think you're absolutely amazing, and you don't get enough recognition for how amazing you actually are. So I just wanted to, collab with you and maybe like a little bit, but there's always in the future, there'll always be more music. So maybe at one point we can work together. Yeah,
well, as I said, I'm happy I said no, because in result to that, you have this amazing song, which you've fucking done all by yourself. So I don't even know why you would like need me. I don't even think I would have been able to give you that great of a song, because I wouldn't have known what to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my idea.
Oh, you know what to do with me.
Now I do. Since I got a kind of a sample of what you want. And you know what's funny is because I've known you for so long, I know a lot of who inspire you and your influences and shit like that. And there's so many elements of certain specific artists in that song that I hear. I'm like, oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's why I said when I told him, because he originally had a song for me, and I was like, no. And then I told him what I wanted, and it wasn't those things that you're talking about, those specific things that I like, and they weren't in there. So I had him go back and but it's so funny that you picked up on that, because there was definitely certain sounds in that song that are specific to my taste in music.
Absolutely, I heard it, and I love the fact that you used your natural voice. The chorus is catchy as fuck. I played around with it and made a club mix just for my own self, because I was like,
I know you told me that. I want to hear it. You're gonna send it to me, right?
I'll send it to you. It's literally the same thing. I just added some more instruments and more of a club hyped excitement to it.
I want to hear it.
I'll send it to you. Okay. And I'll work on shit and send it to you, and if you like it, it's yours. Okay.
Amazing. Yes, please do that.
Because I would definitely, after hearing that, I was like, I didn't know you had this side to you. I did not know that you were this musically talented. So very impressed. And your video.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
And your video is fucking dope too. Good job on it.
Do you like it?
I love it. It's fucking really dope. I've been promoting you here to my friends and shit, and checking. Everybody wants to check your shit.
So it's playing in everybody's car that they stole, right?
we all support you. The hood. Icesis Couture. We all fuck with you. So the tour is kicking off. Well, it's supposed to kick off when?
It's supposed to kick off. I'm supposed to leave January 4th, and I believe it kicks off January 8th, and it finishes January 30th in Ottawa, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You must be excited. Have you ever went on a tour?
No. I went on a few little mini tours while the show was going on, but a big tour like this, I have not, and then I have two. Well, I have one in the U.S. coming in March.
Oh shit! Okay, all right. Now
I'm going to.
going
I'm doing
over
a tour
there.
in. I'm doing the tour in the UK, and I'm also doing one in Spain this year. So,
She's busy.
are you ready to dust off your knees and be one of my backup dancers?
Yeah, actually, you know what? I will. But you know what's funny? Speaking of knees, okay, everybody asked me, do you really have bad knees? And
I do.
You do. There we go. We got the confirmation. Bad knees. I got bad knees too, bro.
It happens with age. I literally, yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I couldn't tell. Nobody could tell. That's why they questioned it. It's like, does he really have bad knees?
I do.
And your merchandise, which is available at what?
dragqueenmerch.com/Icesis Couture, and I also created and made and designed and illustrated all of that by myself as well.
When you told me that and I checked it out, I was like, this fucking guy, yo. Like, you don't need nobody. That's what I'm listening. You don't need no fucking buddy. You are your own army of people,
Yeah.
your own team, and you handle yourself. You know exactly what the fuck you're doing. And I'm so proud to know you, to be your friend, to have seen you from your come up, like starting. I still remember seeing the first video of you and I was just like, that's fucking Steve, what the hell? And then just seeing you dancing with you, you know, taking part in that and seeing you grow and seeing you just blossom into what you are today. And I can't wait to see what happens next for you, where you go, and just you transform and evolve into like the better, bigger fucking you.
Oh, when did you become so sensitive? I love this. You're so sweet.
I've always been sensitive. You talk like as if I was an asshole or something.
A little bit.
Just a bit. Just a bit. Oh shit. Well, thank you for coming on my podcast.
Thank you so much for having me. I can't wait to hopefully work with you in the future. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy we're friends. And this will be fun. It'll be a fun year for sure.
It will be fun for sure, and it's going to happen. I'm gonna send you some shit, and I'll send you that club shit next.
Yes.
All right.
Do it.
We will chat soon. Bye.
Bye. See ya.